So today I'm gonna teach you how to install expo-cli in MacBook. Mine is M1 MacBook Air. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. First, we need to install iterm. It's a really good terminal. So click here, download it. When you finish downloading, go to Finder, Downloads. You will see iterms zip. Double click, then you can install it. Double click here. Also remember to move it to Applications. I have already done this, so I'm not going to do that. When you finish, open iterm. Next thing is going to Homebrew official website. Now copy this command, paste in iterm. Press enter. Type in your password, because it is a sudo command. And now press enter again. It will start installing. Done. So don't quit yet. We still have few things to do. One is copy this command. Paste them in terminal one by one. Copy this one, paste here, hit enter. This one, enter. And now done. So how do you check whether you success or not? You just type brew v-v. Oh, you can see Homebrew's version. Now you know you success. So next one, and before that, I will type clear the whole terminal or not. It's up to you. Next one is Git. So download this one here, and then you will see the page for, you can use installer or you can just, here we go. So click on Mac OS, copy this command, paste on iterm. And now we are installing Git. And because I have already installed, so it's rather quick for me. And now, how to check Git successfully installed? Git v. Oh, now it's git -- version. Okay, now we can check the version of Git, so we successed. Next one, nodejs. So click long-term support this version 16. Click and download. When you finish installing, click on pkg and continue, agree, install. Type in your password. Yes, close. Move to trash. Now we finished downloading nodejs and it includes npm. So now we can go to iterm to install yarn. You will use yarn in many cases. You can use npm or yarn to install many packages. It's up to you. Next one, we can install expo. So use npm. Oh, by the way, I type in wrongly. I should say npm install global yarn. Now the whole system will see your package. Alright, and next one, npm install expo-cli global. Ctrl C, you can stop the installing, and it's typo global. And now we can install expo-cli for the Mac OS globally. Done. We can check yarn's version, expo-cli -- version. Done. Nice. Oh, I forgot to check our node version. Yes, also our npm version. Nice. So the next one is nvm. This one is for us to manage node versions. Here are some commands. You can check it out. Copy the commands here. Go back to iterm. Paste it. Enter. I have already installed, so it's quick. Now check nvm-v. Yes, we done. Next one is our xcode. Find xcode. And I have already installed. You can just click and install. It takes some time, and after finished, open it. We are opening xcode. Click here and preferences. Click on components. You will see many simulators here. And actually, after installing xcode, you have already had the latest version of simulator. So if you want older versions of simulator, then you can download them here. Just click the one you want. Click icon here and type in your password. Click this button. Now close xcode. The next one is VSCode. Click this one, then go to, when you finish downloading, find the zip file and click twice, then you will have exe file and just install it by default. After finish, open VSCode. The very first thing we need to do is pressing Shift Command and P. Find this one, shell command, install code command in path. Now we can type in code to open VS Code in terminal. So how does that work? Now you type clear and cd or just list. Oh, so we are here. mkdir, create a folder dev-02. Now cd, ls, so you can see dev2, cd dev02. Now nothing inside, so we can type in code dot. So the VS Code open this folder for us. The first time when you opened VS Code, you will have activity bar in the left side. The first one is Explorer. It's about your project's structure. This one is for searching some keywords. This one is source control, so you can publish your projects to GitHub. This one is for installing extensions. Yes, recommend install auto-close tag, auto-command blocks, auto-complete text, and also auto-import. They help you to closing the tag and you can creating text very easily. Auto-import, you can find this file and the VS Code will import the path automatically. And when you rename the tag, this extension will help you to close the end tag. Okay, and this one, material theme. I prefer use Ocean. Yes, ES7. So when we create export, is React Native, so we need it. We need to download this one. Nice. Next one, material icon. I prefer this extension, but it's up to you. Path intelligence help you to find the good path. Prettier, everyone use this, I suppose. We will see more settings in my Settings.json. Rainbow brackets. It helps you to see the pair of my brackets. It's really nice. React Native tools maintained by Microsoft. I recommend to install this one as well. Snazzy operator. If you also import some operator mono fonts with me later on, I think you will need this. Okay, that's all. Now, let me introduce some shortcuts. So if you want to go back to Explorer, Shift Command E, you can go back to here. Shift Control G, you will go to Source Control. Shift Command X, you will go to Extensions tab. Normally, I will go to View, Appearance, Disabled, Activity Bar, because for me, I need more space in MacBook because sometimes I will open emulator with me while coding. Another one is called Terminal. Command J, now you can call your terminal. If you are developing full stack website, you need one terminal for front end, another one for back end. You need two. So how to split terminals? command \. Now you have two terminals, and if you don't want it, just delete it. Right. And now we can create expo by typing expo init and go back to our Explorer. Now we only have empty folder here. Yes, we can create another name of the app. When you finish like test and just create blank. Done. Now it creates a folder for us, but now we are still in dev2 folder. We are not in the test yet. So cd test. Now we are in tests folder with expos files. Type in expo start. And by default, we have already have iOS simulator with xcode. So just press I in terminal and waiting for it. Yeah, see, we have our simulator. Done. Now we make it. Congrats. Alright, if you still run into some issues, you can type R to reloading your apps again to try whether it works or not. Next one, I would like to show you my settings. Press Shift, Command, and P and find Preferences, Open Settings here. Now, let me introduce my settings. So here is the theme. Here is icon. This one is pretty important. So if you only use MacBook, you press Command, two fingers on the touchpad. And when you move to right or left, you will zoom in out in the editor. For me, that's pretty convenient. Or you are using mouse. Normally, I didn't use this. So open Bluetooth, connect to my mouse. Now press Command, two fingers on your middle mouse, scroll up, down, up, down. You can zoom in out as well. Alright, next one. Terminal by default is git bash. And this one, well, is about and format on self. This one is quite important. As we know, our formatter is prettier. And when does it work? It's when it works when you hit save. That's what it means. And I also, if you want to word wrap, for example, this sentence is too long. I couldn't see it. I need to scroll to right. You can press Option and Z. Now everything is automatically word wrapped, right? Nice. React snippets. I enable this one. These three are about brackets pair. So if we open our app.js, you will see my brackets with the same colors, so you can see which pair they are, which ones they are in a pair. Let me create another files to show you my settings. So press Command N is create a new file, but if you press Shift Command and N, you can create a new window. Command O, you can open new folder. Open and zoom out. So what is bracket? Pair colorization. So I have different colors of brackets and you can see them clearly. Another one is about pairs, guides of pairs. You can see guides here and you can set it in horizontally. And also you have brackets at the same line with prettier. You need to set this option. What does that mean? So prettier will format your same text or brackets at the same line. That's what it means. Also, auto imports, auto closing text. Oh, and this one, which means in React, the default editor is the default formatter in editor is prettier. And init, it will give you some options when you type in JavaScript or Vue or other files. Init. You will have more options when you type in, and sometimes you will see an option here and you will say, oh, this is init. And this one, you can change your fonts with me from here. At first, you need to have this option about font ligatures. Then go to my GitHub. I offer 3 zips. 1, 2, 3. Download them all. Then go to download. Unzip them. Install them. Just unzip, then click TTF and install font. Melon, Monaco, and also operator monolith. This folder contains 4 fonts. click them all and install them. Yeah, that's all. Almost finished. Now go back here, copy this one, about font family. Only thing we need to notice is some font names are too long and they have space between. That's why we add single quote around them. This is a font's name. This is a font's name. And with comma and single quote. Now, fonts family is considered by VSCode. This one, JavaScript default formatter in editor is prettier. Okay, and this file is about prettier setting. I asked prettier to help me add semicolon in the end automatically. So if I remove the semicolons here, but I need to add actually, hitting Command and S to save, the formatter prettier will help me adding semicolons here. See? Print width. So it's about the time when the print width is more than 120. Then, for example, like this tab, it's too long. So when it's too long, prettier will help me to organize in this way to word wrapped. Single quote, JSX single quote, I disable them. If you want it, just set it to true. Auto close tags, add them all here. They are quite useful. They will help you to find these tags information. So just copy them. Path intelligence. So copy them all. You will find your path very easily. Also this one. And if you don't want to have your activity bar, just set it to false. That's all. So Command S, save it. And now our trip just starts. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you next time. Oh, one last thing, sorry. So, when you finish all of these settings, let's go back to test. And now open terminal. Shift, Ctrl, and G. I want to publish this project to GitHub. So, if you haven't setting your email and name to GitHub from VSCode, you need to copy these tools one by one and type in your email and your name here inside double quotes and then pass them to terminal. So for example, you can have command and slash. Now you have command here and just type in your email and then copy it to terminal. Command V and make sure your email is correct and type in enter and your name. And when you finish these two commands, now you can press Shift Ctrl G and public these projects to my GitHub. And I have already logged into GitHub from VSCode. So if you haven't, VSCode will ask you to log in from the website. Then connect back to VSCode. Open on GitHub. Now, successfully publish my projects. That's all. And the real end. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.